What's up, y'all? This is Dre41 and welcome to a live stream of the WWE NXT UK Pack, I guess we can call it that. So this is going to be me showcasing the cause that I have made. If you're watching this, which if you are watching this, then you are. Then why would I say if? You're seeing this means that the calls are currently available for download now on Community Creations for Xbox One. Just search Dre41 most recent. I have two gamer tags, Dre41 and Dre41 Gaming. And these are my rendition or creations of the Kofi brothers. I'm so happy that the Titantron works for this. I am so happy because I was so worried that it was going to show like some nonsense on there, like the WWE logo. So I'm happy it's just the NXT logos on there. This arena is available for download as well. So you can download this arena and the NXT UK Pack. Once again, this is available for download. You will find it under my Dre41 Gaming gamer tag. Because I know a lot of people say, oh, you just uploaded it, I can't find it, and it's like, well, it's under my other gamer tag, Dre41 Gaming. Now with this, it took me a while to make all these guys. It took me a while to find the logos, to find everything to get these guys up and going. And I hope you guys appreciate the work and effort that I put into these, because man, it took me so long to find the tattoos from Mark Kofi. It was a little bit difficult. Shout out to Wolfgang. He helped me find the rib tattoo from Mark. So that was pretty cool. Like finding the logos for them on their trunks. That was difficult. Like that was a mission within itself. And I know a lot of people will say, well, you go on the WWE Network, and it's like, well, yeah, I could, but it's finding one where you're finding their attires to be the same and the same logos. Like I really like the logos on the back of the trunks. Those are pretty cool. I really do like those. Now, as far as their overalls go, and this is something that a lot of people do, and I don't know why. I truly don't, and it bugs me the hell out. So I'm just going to address it here. When people make these wrestlers, and you know, like they're NXT stars or whatever, they make their overalls so high. Like, I remember somebody, and I don't remember the name, but I was like, why are they overall 85 on NXT? Like, I just don't understand that. It didn't make sense to me. But nonetheless, their overalls are in the high 70s. I think the lowest one I did was 78. I think the Kofi brothers might be 70 something, high 70s. I know only like 2 of the calls overall are like 80, I think. Oh, thanks. What up, Tyson? But yeah, it's, you know, just it took me some time to make these guys and really go all out to make them. I was thinking about making them with an NXT shirt, but I was like, no, that doesn't work for me. I just didn't want to do that. Didn't want to make them with an NXT shirt. So I just decided to, you know, leave them just with no entrance attire. And I wanted them to win this match. And also, like I said before, this NXT arena is available for download now. So if you haven't got it, you should definitely get it. It's on Community Creations. Once again, it is on Dre41 Gaming gamer tag. You will search for Dre41. Then most recent, it will be under that gamer tag. Now please, I just made these guys, just finished up the moveset, finished up the entrances, everything, right? the last thing I want to hear is, hey, what's the next pack? Because this took me so long. I literally banged out, what was it, 7 calls. 7 calls to make this pack. And it's like, I gotta take a break for a second to just to chill. Like, I got other stuff I wanted to record. Like, I wanted to record how you do, like, make a logo or draw a logo and stuff like that. So I want to do that as well, and that's going to take some time, definitely. So let me get that out. Let me you go, because the one thing I want to do is make sure other people know how to create wrestlers. That's the one thing that I want to make sure they know how to do. I want people, like, because I already did for the face. I did that a couple of months back. Now I want to do like a tattoo or like a logo or whatever, because I've been said I was going to do that. So I definitely want to make sure that I get that out. Hey, what up, the man beast? Appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, the Kofis, it sounds like I'm talking like Kofi Kingston, but the Kofis are available for download. All of them, the whole pack. If you see on the thumbnail, that whole pack is available for download on my second gamer tag. I give you some insight. So with creating the Kofis, the one thing that I was attempting to do was find a face texture for both of them, and it was so difficult. I'll give you a little, inside thing. I mean, it's probably not a secret. I'm pretty sure a lot of people should know by now how people create wrestlers. But, it's a Google search, images, Instagram, on their Twitter, see if they got any pictures. Are you making Okada or Tetsuya Naito? Are you playing with me? You got jokes. That's funny. Let me see. So yeah, you will scour Instagram, and for the Kofis, they kind of look the same. So yeah, that was a little bit difficult trying to make them look different. If that makes any sense, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make sense to you, but to me, I was trying to make them not look the same or like twins, because they're not twins. So yeah, had to scour for pictures, just pictures of them looking different, I guess. Thank you, Tyson. Appreciate it. And okay, I'm about to say, is Noam Dar about to pin him? But yeah, I had a lot of fun making these calls. Their moveset is very, not basic, I'm not going to say it's basic, but like from the matches that I watched with them, they did a couple moves here and there, but they didn't do a lot. So some of the moves that I gave them were filler, but it wasn't nothing like crazy. Like, that's another issue that I have, is when I'm trying to create these wrestlers, it's kind of difficult, because it's not easy to find movesets for all of them. It's really not. Like, you gotta look on YouTube, and like sometimes on the WWE Network, they don't do that many moves in a match. So it's really difficult to find like a top 50 moveset, or even a top 30. Like, a top 30 would give me a good idea of what they do. You know what I'm saying? And it's really difficult when you can only find matches where they do basically the same moves, and they really don't like attempt to do anything else, because that's just not in their moveset, or that's just not what they do. So, making their movesets, it was kind of like, okay, well, I'll make one moveset, copy it over, and then change what I can find based on the matches that I do see. But other than that, like I said, with these wrestlers, it was pretty easy. It's just working on the logos. The logos take a lot of time, and I think it was Mark's in the ring right now. His was pretty easy to find a good picture of, but Joe Coffey, oh my goodness, his logos were terrible to find. Oh my goodness, it was so terrible. It was so terrible to find it, because it was like they have color variants of those trunks, so I had to find a color variant for those. And this match is going on way too long right now. I should try to find I should have tried to find like a video, but it was just pictures for me work better, and I know I can always screenshot the videos, but I don't know, for me pictures work better. You know what, let me give you some insight on the ring. That ring apron wasn't of a texture. It was actually of, what is it, two photos. I had one stock photo of a ring apron, the NXT UK logo with the X, that's another logo, and the gold trim. I actually drew that, and it's a bunch of detail in it that is not showing. Maybe one day I'll like upload a file of all the logos that I did. I don't know. I was thinking about doing that, but it's a lot of like, it's gigs of just logos and textures and faces and tattoos and everything. And I mean, the issue with it, of doing something like that, Flash Morgan Banks look the best in my opinion. You know what? Who I think looked the best in it? Wow, of course they beat him. I hate I can never win. I hate it. Well, if you like the Kofis, they're available for download, and yeah, so there you go. But I'm not done with the stream yet. I want to show off everybody. So since you said Flash Morgan, we're gonna put Flash Morgan in the match. We're gonna showcase that next. I don't believe that. I really don't believe they lost. That really bugs me out. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna do Morgan Webster against the Superstar. And his overall is 53, of course. It has to be 53. It has to be. There's no choice here. There's really no choice. I'm so happy to be using your UK guys. I'm so happy to finally have them done. It took me forever to make them, and I felt like, oh my goodness, am I going to be able to get these guys done? Am I going to be able to get them done within this weekend? And I was able to crank them out, but I'm telling you, no lie, it really took a lot to finish these guys in a good amount of time. It like a lot to bang these guys out and to have them done. Like I said, looking over move sets, just working and working over, like, oh, it was crazy. Are they all going to be available today? And of course, amazing job. They're all available right now on my Dre41 gaming gamer tag. So just type in Dre41 most recent. You'll see all 7 of them are available for download right now, as well as the NXT UK Arena, and of course they got the damn logo. They got that logo, the WWE logo. It's like, that's been a glitch in the game for years now, and honestly, it's never going away. I'm thinking of making a Titantron for each of these guys with the NXT UK logo, and I think I might upload that so you guys can just use that if you don't want to make their individual Titantrons. I can just upload that, and you can use the NXT UK logo as a Titantron logo. So if it does disappear, at least it shows that you can just make a video Titantron for it. How do I edit that, by the way? I was asking you on Twitter yesterday. When you it's the movie. So you go into Create an Arena, and let me skip this nonsense. You go into Create an Arena, and it should have an option at the top for the movie. And you just choose A, and A makes it to, oh no, you choose B, sorry. So B is, it will show the created logo that you made, and then it will have their entrance video. So it's on A, you just change it to B. That's it. Really, simple. Will you be making Okada maybe? Yeah. I'm gonna see what people want, because I think going forward, to make it easier for me, instead of just pumping out like random stuff, I'm gonna do like packs. So, and it's gonna be 5, just 5 wrestlers. That's it. If a tag team is in it, then it'll just be a tag team that's with it. But I was thinking like, a WCW pack or a WWF New Generation pack. I already did an NXT UK, so we're good to go with that. Or will it be like God, this would be me like killing myself. An NXT UK Women's Pack or a NXT Women's Pack. But you know what? My boy WWE New Era, he kind of does that, so I don't really want to step on his toes with that, to be honest. He makes a lot of the women, and he does a really good job, so I'll promote his stuff. So you guys should just download his stuff, to be honest. Buddy Murphy, honestly, Status made a great one. I had one in the stash, and I really did plan on making him, but Status already made one. It's good for me, so you know, if you guys want to go, and that's the homie, so you know, he made one, so you definitely should grab one from him. You know what I'm saying? Because he really did a good job with that. So just get that Buddy Murphy from him. Oh yeah, the Man Beast, Soldier has one too. Yep. So get it from him too. But when somebody like really, like multiple people who are really good makes it, okay, Killer Cross and Hurricane. See, I don't really watch Impact. Like, I know who Killer Cross is. I have to be interested in making him, and I'm really not, to be honest. Killer Cross, I don't know about Killer Cross. It's see, y'all going crazy with the packs. Chaos Pack, Son of Havoc. That's what, Black Trunks, Rip dude with a mask on and see, but you can't do the long goatee. You can't do the long goatee. That's impossible. Yo, it's a lot of things in this game where like you guys will ask if I can make it. Like Son of Havoc would be damn near impossible to make. Like with the mask on, like it's Matt Cross. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that Son of Havoc is Matt Cross. But to make a wrestler who wears a mask and has a long beard like that, almost impossible. Almost impossible. Oh, let me get into Morgan, because I'm sitting there talking about everything else except him. That took so many logos to make those pants. Just the stripes itself. It wasn't difficult making his ring attire. Oh no, the words Webster going down on the side. Finding the font for that was difficult. I used this program where I just type in the word and it would basically just have it like in the font that I want. It's called Font Meme. And I use that a lot to get the fonts that I'm looking for. Like I could find fonts for video games, TV shows, things like that. So I use like Webster's dictionary or something like that. I just started looking up that because it looked like the font for it. Oh, look like Destino! But the jacket was pretty fun to make. The logos weren't difficult to find. I just couldn't like put a lot of effort into the patches. Like, I mean, I did, but I didn't put like, as many as he actually has, so I didn't go crazy. A second attire to Pentagon. Yeah, right. You know how many logos are already on Pentagon? Pfft, stop playing. So stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I cannot. I could do a second attire for Pentagon, but it's like, it's so many logos. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to take away from somebody. The one thing I wanted to do this year is make it to where people won't reach their 1,000 limit if they have 100 calls, or if they're trying to download 100 calls. It just didn't make sense to me. The one sick New Japan guys, I think, would be sick if I could find, would be Okada and whoever the New Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion is. Yeah, it does take so much time. A Suzuki gun pack would be dope as well. Yeah, I mean, as far as packs go, I really got to be more defined. And like with New Japan, I think it will be like faction packs. Faction packs for New Japan will probably be the best thing to do, as opposed to just saying like an open-ended New Japan pack. So I could say like, well, one thing, I already got the Bullet Club. I already did that, so I don't even... Listen, the other guys, except the, what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. You know what? Hold on. No, that's fine. That's fine. I was thinking about something. Let's see. So we already did Morgan. So we're going to do Mark Andrews now. and we'll throw the amazing Superstar in. And once again, all of these are available for download. Not Superstar. Superstar isn't available for download at all. His overall is 53. Like, let's be honest, I'm never gonna upload that. That's just a young boy. That's a young boy. That's the job guy. You gotta, you gotta job out first. I was about to make him with like black trunks, black boots, and all that, but that's young boy. Kushida is the current. Oh, Kushida. I got Kushida in the stash. I still have his logos. I still have his face texture, everything. Kushida wouldn't be difficult for me to make. His attire is pretty simple. But yeah, I think like packs, I'm gonna do like, if it's New Japan, well, it's not gonna be up to me. I'll post it on Twitter and you guys can choose, because I can't, the one thing that I can't do is like really decide for you. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm just gonna make this pack next. I'm kind of at the point where I feel like I've really stepped out of my boundaries and made a lot of people who I usually wouldn't make. And it's, I'll leave it to you guys. What do you guys want? Because honestly, it's like, it takes me a while before I play the game. Like, I play it, but not that much because I'm creating a lot. So at this point, it's like, whatever you guys decide you want me to make, I'll do it. And I think, honestly, I like, out of, oh God, I keep forgetting to skip this entrance. Out of a lot of the call creators, the well-known call creators, I think I'm like the only one who really takes like requests. Like, I'll let you guys choose what I'm gonna make. Like even with the NXT UK pack, I said I wanted to make it, but you guys decide who's in it. There's not a lot of other call creators who do that because they don't want, I'm not even gonna say that. I feel like they're in their comfort zone and they won't get out of their comfort zone to make certain guys. So you're gonna have these call creators who literally make the same guys every single year. And don't get me wrong, I'm one of them. But I also challenge myself to make people I haven't made before. For like Mark Andrews, I think I made him like 2 years in a row, and I think last year I didn't make him. I don't think I did. But this year I made him again, but I made him with a brand new attire. Like, I could have just banged out another Mark Andrews with the same attire I've been making for him for the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And the way I feel about it is most people just appreciate that you put forth effort into making him, and they're happy with that. But with me, it's like, no, I want to make sure that if I make it, that it stands out. Now, that attire that Mark Andrew has right there, I seen on 205 Live. It's simple. It's simpler than his normal attire, but it's different. And I'm like, I guarantee you're not going to find nobody else who attempted to make this attire. So I'm like, I'm going to do it. Okada, with Okada, for an example. Making Okada, I want to make him with the pants attire because that's what he currently wears, but I don't know if I want to go like with the black and red. That's the one thing that's kind of like holding me back right now, is what the color variant should be. With Tetsuya, I can tell you this: the entrance attire that I have on him was not the one that I was planning on making. The red hair one, well, whatever one's the most current. If he has the red hair now, well, it's kind of not really red. It's weird. It's like an orangey red, like the dye job. I guess that's how he wanted it done. But with Tetsuya, I didn't want the entrance attire where he has the hat and the shirt. I didn't want to make that. I wanted to make the one with suit, tie, with a mask. But there was this new mask that he had that has horns on it, and it doesn't have any like slit holes for his eyes. Yo, I wanted to make that so bad. What up, Maximum? I wanted to make that so bad. Oh yeah, and I got the video. I'll put it together. What was I about to say? I wanted to put this mask on Tetsuya, but the game just does not allow me to do it, and it sucks so much. It's like, I wish that I can speak with somebody from 2K officially. Like, okay, here's the thing. And maybe I put it out there beforehand, but I'm gonna do it again. 2K sent me this copy of 2K19 and all the DLC. They did it mainly because they asked me like some questions, like not a survey, but it was like, you know, what should creation mode have? Should it have this? Should it have that? And you know, I did that for them, and this was like earlier this year, like February or something. They sent it out. And they were like, okay, you know, thanks for doing it. You know, we're going to send you 2K, everything for free. What you want, the physical or the digital copy? Me, I don't really want the physical stuff. Like, I'm kind of past all that. Like, just give me the digital copy and I'm good. So, you know, they have heard the Give Call Creators a Chance. They definitely have heard of it. They definitely know about it. They definitely do. It's just being able to talk to them and them really bringing call creators out so we can fix this issue, because there shouldn't be a situation where we can't create any wrestler. We should be able to create literally any wrestler who wrestles, point blank. There should be all the tools that we need to create a wrestler in the game. It shouldn't be, well, damn, that's going to be difficult, or it's going to look botchy if I try to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so... But yeah, back to Mark Andrews. This attire was really simplistic to make. The kick pads, I think, was good. Like, I like the design of the kick pads. ECW pack to Jerry Lynn, the Eliminators. Oh, you're trying to kill me with the Eliminators, because Saturn had hella tattoos. That would kill me. My goodness, that would kill me. That's the thing I'm scared of. That's the thing that I'm scared of. Like, when people ask, like, for like a ECW pack, because I used to do it like every year on 360. Like, me and Keith Majors were like known to do that. But I think Keith Major, like, okay, I'm not trying to take nobody's shine, and the way I feel about it is if you guys feel like that my opinion on call creating is worth something. Damn, look at that, he reversed that shooting star. You know, if I find somebody who calls are good, or somebody that I worked with in the past, the reason why I worked with them to make something is because I believed in their ability to create a quality call. I believe that we can work together to make it happen. Even if they're just doing logos. Like, I made the Young Bucks, and Big Chris Spirito, he helped me with the logos. So I didn't have to make the logo. Well, I made some, like for the entrance jacket. But other than that, I didn't really have to make any of the logos. And, you know, he'll upload them, you know, change up the attires, things like that. So that was cool. What else? So yeah, I mean, if I work with somebody, I'll say like, hey, they already made a good one. Get it from them. That's not me saying I don't feel like doing it. I might not feel like doing it. Like, listen, there was a couple times during this NXT pack, I mean, the NXT UK pack, where I was like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if y'all gonna get them. Honestly, like, cause I was sitting there really banging them out, and I'm just like, man, like, I'm really trying to make sure I get these calls out, but man, it's difficult. Like, it's really difficult. So we did Mark, and this is the gamer tag that I use to run my league. Who else is next? Damn, I don't know who else is. Yeah, let's use Travis Banks. Let's use him. And the best wrestler in the game, the Superstar. Alright. And the PWR rules match is just a basic match, just no interference or nothing like that. And I don't know why I wasn't using it beforehand, but I'm using it now, so it is what it is. So this is Travis Banks. But yeah, like with this game, with Travis, I'll explain this one. This one was easy. Like finding a face, I found a good face. And it's funny because it's like you really can't see the detail. like it's so blurred on this. Like not even, and I'm not talking about like the stream. I'm talking about in the game. Like in call mode, it always shows more detail than what it actually shows, and it's so weird for me. Let me see. Somebody should make a good show and yell already. Somebody just made, yeah. How is the PWR website going? It's going. See, here's the thing. With trying to make a website, everybody done changed the way that their call looked completely from last year, and to be completely honest, that threw me off. I kind of wanted, or not wanted, but I kind of expect everybody to be consistent with the way that their call looked. And the issue is when running your own call league, you run into like minor issues, and it's like from year to year people change the way that their call looks. And I don't mean like long hair, short hair, or long beard, short beard, or something like that. Like people will go on community creations and download tattoos and put them on their guy, and so the next year comes around, nobody uploads those tattoos, so now they got to change them, and now it looks completely different. And the problem that I have with that is, if you're gonna have an original call of yourself, have those logos yourself. Do not sit there and expect somebody to re-upload those same logos every year. Don't. Because that's not going to be the case. People don't do that. That was definitely an issue when I seen that. And I was like, oh, well, this person used to have these tattoos last year. What happened? Oh, because they downloaded the logos from Community Creations and they never had the logos themselves. So the one thing that for me is, now I gotta take all the pictures again. I gotta turn all the characters into PNGs again, all of them. Literally, the only ones that I don't have to turn into PNGs is my personal character, and that's it, because I made him exactly the same from last year, no difference. And that's what I kind of expected. And I didn't want to tell people to do that, because it's up to them to decide how their guy looks, if they want to change a gimmick or not. You know what I'm saying? That's up to them. But for me, it's like, it's easier for me to make the same character, almost the same attire, year after year, as opposed to, okay, changing it up or saying, ooh, I'm going to revamp it and have it look completely different. Like, no, like, it's not, to me, it's not that serious. Like, I want my wrestler to look like a professional wrestler. I don't want my character to look like an anime character. I don't want my wrestler to look like, I say, a superhero. I don't want him to look like some demon spawn. I want him to look like if he got signed to New Japan or Ring of Honor or WWE, how would he look? And a lot of people, I think, kind of forget about that and just say, let me just make him look the wildest that I can, as opposed to let me make him look realistic. Like, a lot of people like forget, like, I don't know, not say forget, but I think with me, it's like I create so many calls that it's like, to me now, to create an original call is to really make them basic and not really stand out crazy. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. No, I'm not saying, and that's not even for yours, because you had the long beard, the frohawk and everything like that. That was cool. But it was like, with certain characters, it was like, damn, like, they just changed everything. And for me, it's like, damn, like, they don't even match the PNG that I made of them for last year on the website. Like, if I put a side-by-side comparison, they're gonna be like, yo, that's the same person? And it's like, yeah. But it's I don't know, it's a little bit difficult for me to like kind of make a website, unless I do like, how I wanted to do it was like a bio, and you click on it and you get multiple pictures, but more or less the pictures are more or less the same. Like, I didn't want to like have a drastic change, because it's only 1 year to the next, as opposed to, like, let's say PWR lasts 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. You can see evolution of the character, but not like nothing crazy. So yeah, and then like some of the characters that I had in the first year of it, they're not there no more. Like, and then it's like some of them who like submitted calls. I don't even think they made like a profile for them, like a Twitter profile. So I was like, I got these people, and I don't know who owns them. You know what I'm saying? So, or some people didn't get the game yet, and that's another thing that I'm holding off on. Because I know, like, once I finish with the website, I'm probably, like, as far as, like, updating, like, characters or adding people, I probably won't do that. Like, I'll add videos. I want to do interviews with people. Like, and, I want to do interviews with, some of the talent in PWR. And I got to find out a way how to do that. I might, like, invite y'all to a Xbox Live party and do an interview and record that. And go from there. Well, you know, in regards to just making your character, like for Jack, let's say, Maximum, do you mind if I speak about your character on a live stream? First off, I'll ask that first before I even get into that. But will you make Bully Ray again and Austin Aries and Kushida? I have all of their assets. I can. I'm pretty sure I will, but it has to be a pack. Listen, I'm not deciding what packs. I'm really not choosing. Like, you guys will choose. So if I make an Austin Aries, then that will be a part of an Impact. He's not even a part of Impact Wrestling. Like an indie pack, I guess. Like. So, like, freelance wrestler, like a freelance pack, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll say, okay, I'm gonna make a freelance pack. Give me 5 of your top picks that you will want in a freelance pack. And then what I will do is I will go through, count how many times I see a wrestler's name, and whoever has the top 5, the highest 5 picks, are the ones that I'll make. So Austin Aries will probably be a part of the freelance pack. You know what I'm saying? At first I need to write down like the name of different packs that I would want to do, and then from there you know, make something happen with that. What else? Okay, you said you don't mind. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak about a custom call and the evolution of a custom call based upon storylines. Thank God Travis won. Because, man, I was tired of my calls losing in these damn showcases. I was so tired of it. When you're... What? I feel bad when your Ricochet comes out. People are going to be using a lot of his moves in PWR. Yeah, I feel bad about that too, because people are going to change their damn moveset. And it's like... It kind of... Okay. First off, let me just stop. Alright, so... There's this wrestler that I have in my league. His name is Jack Sanders, but his gimmick now switched over to Jack the Ripper. So with that, with the Jack the Ripper character, based on how the character originally looks, I was thinking more of, and this is so crazy because it's like it wasn't intentionally meant like this in my eyes, but it was like a mixture of the Joker and Switchblade. And it's like, you know, well, Jack, and he's a bad guy, he's evil, dark. The one thing I never want for any call is for it to be a copy off of another character, because to me it's too gimmicky. It's too gimmicky for me. And oh, we got Wolfgang and Gibson next. Okay, so the one thing that I do say with an original call is make him stand out, but make him look realistic. Don't go off on the fantasy aspect of a custom call. Never do that, because you get lost in how you want him to be, so you always change him. And that's always what happens. Yeah, Punishment is in NXT now, and I also have all of his logos, face, tattoos, everything. I got him in the stash. I'm just waiting for an opportunity to make him. Jack isn't too pale. He's just bright. like I'll step into the sun and get skin cancer bright. Like, he's bright. But other than that, it's a cool character. I just want a face texture. Like, if you could find a face texture to go on him, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? I just ask that the fantasy aspect of a wrestler, you kind of leave that towards the wayside and make it to where if you was brought into a company and they said, this is the character we want you to be, would you say, oh, okay, I could do it? Another sick one would be a new NXT pack, maybe. Another NXT? I just did an NXT UK. It depends. It won't be up to me. It won't be up to me. So we'll see. I'll do a like how many options can I have on this? Because I don't know how many options I have, but I know I want to do
from New York. At 220
let me see. If I knew, like, I forgot what I was about to say, to be honest. Okay, let me skip this. Why does this guy keeps getting the entrance? I don't understand why. Okay, so any pack that I do, it's not up to me. What I'll initially post is, what next pack would you like for me to do? What company? So I'll put NXT, NXT UK, WWF, or WWE, WCW, whatever. Then you choose from that. Then from there, let's say you say a Ring of Honor pack. So I'll say mid-card pack, or top guy pack, or Women of Honor pack, or something like that. And then from there, you decide who should be in it, as opposed to me saying, okay, I'm going to do this next. Because honestly, I feel confident enough in my abilities that I can make anybody. I'm not going to say it'll be easy. Like, if you say make... Okay, so a guy I've been kind of avoiding making, to be honest, is Phoenix. And the reason why is because the tattoos, it's not making them, it's just finding them. And it's finding detailed pictures of the tattoos that I can use. What else? And the mask, you know what I'm saying? It's just the tattoos, I think. That's probably the biggest thing for me. If I can find that, then I'll be cool. And honestly, I'm never opposed to anybody sending me these logos. Like, send me these pics. If you could find good ref pics, and don't send me like 3. Like, that's the one thing I can't stand. Like, if somebody was to send them to me, it's like, dog, you sent me like 3 pictures. Like, that's the, like, okay. Like, if you literally want me to, like, hey Dre, I feel like you can make this person or whatever, send me all you can find. Send me the best one, like clear pictures, not no trash. Send me clear ones. Like, because the last thing I want to do is get 10 pictures or 15 pictures of a call, and the pictures aren't in great quality. Granted, I don't expect all of them to be, but it has to be something where I can work with it. And I'll let you know, like, if I can work with it or not. Your own opinion on my persona call. Could I send it to you on Twitter? Send me a message, and after I'm done with this stream, I'll send you a message, and you can ask me whatever. Like, and then that's another thing. I'm never opposed to like giving people like my opinion on a wrestler or nothing. Like, that's the reason why I do Down the Rabbit Hole, which I should do. I should do another Down the Rabbit Hole in community creations, and I'll give my honest opinion on what I see. Like, I'm not gonna downplay anybody's work, mainly because, like, nobody's gonna be perfect. Like, it's impossible for anybody. Like, I'm not perfect. Like there's stuff that I have on Wolfgang right now that I'm like, I could have did that better. Like his tattoos on his left arm, I could have drew those out, but I used actual photos instead of drawing it out. Like on his right arm, I drew all those tattoos, and I used reference pics to draw him. Wow, he just beat him off of a nonsense move, but nonetheless, his finisher's like a swanton. So yeah, that's a little bit odd that he just beat him. This is the move he beat him off of. That an elbow. That's it. Just an elbow. Oh man, that's amazing. Oh shoot, my controller about to die. Hold on.
Here is your winner, Wolfgang.
Okay, gotta get the charger for this bad boy. Oops. Almost lost my tablet. Let me move this thing over. Now I gotta change where I'm sitting and stuff. I didn't plan for this to happen. Okay. And we are on the last call for this stream. Let's see. I think we're on Zack Gibson now. Yeah, we are. We are on Gibby. Yo, he really looks sick. Like, his face, like the bags under his eye, or like the dark under his eye, it's wild. So yeah, like I said, all of this is available for download now. This is all available for download. Download it now. I'm going to be chilling for a couple of days because I am not creating another damn pack for like the next couple of days. I'm just chilling. Like I just banged out 7 calls. Like what, in a week and a half or something like that? I don't remember. But I banged out a lot of calls and whew, I'm pooped. Did everyone get the DLC early today, the Titans pack? Yo, see, here's one thing. And this is the thing that kind of bugs me out sometimes. And it's like we snitch on ourselves. But you do know, like, when we post pictures, like, of this stuff on Twitter and online, 2K sees this, right? And knows that people are getting the DLC early, right? So, here's the issue with that. That they can just put a patch in and kind of mess it up for everybody. And this is something that I've been thinking about for the longest. It's like, why would you post that you have the DLC? You're kind of telling on yourself. And it's like, it's really not difficult for 2K to send a patch to the moment you get back in to the game. It just takes the stuff or blocks it. Which they probably wouldn't do. Like, I don't think they're petty like that, because that's something really petty. But, you know, it's just something to... You know, you just have to, like, understand that they can do that if they wanted to. Because they could just say, well, it's not supposed to be available yet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is my Zack Gibson. Basic as all hell. Really basic. I don't know, for some reason you feel like he got a sick face. Like those, like the dark under his eyes. Like I was trying to find, like, and it's weird because I don't know if it's like paint. It's not paint, but if he got sick or something, or whatever the case is. But yeah, like I don't know, like old younger pictures of him, he didn't have it, so I don't know why he has it now. It's a little bit odd. But nonetheless, this guy moveset pretty basic. His matches, he really doesn't stand out very much as far as moveset goes. But I have fun nonetheless making them, mainly because it was easy. The moveset was kind of the thing that challenged me the most with this call. It's on Xbox Store, so anyone who goes can still get it now. Well, you have to do something to your Xbox first to even have it available. Oh wow, yeah. So I like it. He gets frustrated. So if you create your call a certain way, like, I wish that 2K would implement a system where it tells you like the characteristics and what they do and what they mean in the match. That would make it so much better for me. Like where a wrestler would get frustrated and then want to quit or walk away or something like that. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to not saying what it does or what it means in a match. Like aggressive. Of course I know what aggressive means. He wrestles aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Is he you know, he fights with honor, or you know what I'm saying? Like he you know, I don't know. Just let me know what those characteristics mean. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it easier for me to, when I'm making a wrestler, I know the character that he's gonna have. 2K has announced it like a week ago. Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't get it yet, mainly because I'm just not. Like the DLC for this year is really not. It's not cooking like that. I feel like they kind of lowballed us this year for DLC. I really feel like that. For whatever reason, they probably weren't able to put. I mean, they kind of blew their load on the wrestlers that they can have in the game. I would say honestly, start going like make an Attitude Era pack, or like you know what I'm saying, as DLC, like dudes that you already had in the game, like just put them back in just as packs, a DX pack, or a 4 Horsemen pack, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? NXT DLC should have came first. I mean, EC3 is in NXT. I mean, I just feel like they're running out of ideas for DLC, and I mean, next year they're gonna have Hulk Hogan back in, so that's something. But I feel like I don't know that they kind of blew like all the DLC that they've had. Only thing next is putting like alumni, like oh yo, this is to me personally, this would make me so happy if they were to ever do it, which I doubt it would ever happen. If they were able, if 2K was able to get in contact with Ahmed Johnson and have him as DLC, getting it. Ahmed Johnson DLC, what? The Pearl River Powerhouse. Y'all don't know about that. Anybody who don't know who Ahmed Johnson is, get off my stream right now. For real. Yeah, Ahmed Johnson was the truth. People say he couldn't wrestle, but he was entertaining to me. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I liked it. But yeah, nonetheless, that is about it for the stream. Damn, I did 7. Sheesh. 7 new calls up. So, in a little bit, I'll post on Twitter the options for packs, and we'll go from there. But other than that, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you haven't already. Once again, these are available for download. You would have to search Dre41 Most Recent. It is under my Dre41 gamer tag. Please remember that. Set it as a favorite, please. Once again, thank you. Give me a thumbs up for pumping out these damn calls. Like, and I'll catch you guys on the next video later.